strong. Joshua hears from the Lord, and the Lord tells him on multiple occasions in Joshua chapter 1, be strong and courageous. Don't be afraid. I am with you. Wherever you go, wherever your foot steps, you'll lay hold of, Joshua, because I'm with you. Whatever ground you step foot on, it's going to be yours because I'm with you, Joshua. You don't have anything to be afraid of. You don't be discouraged. Don't be afraid. Go and know that I am with you wherever you go, and that I'm a faithful God and I keep my promises. We all know this about God. He's faithful. He keeps his promises. If God's promised you something in your prayer closet or during your time with him, don't grow discouraged, because he's going to be faithful to deliver that promise. I just feel as though the Lord's saying, to me, be strong and courageous. Don't be afraid. What you're about to step into is of my will. And I don't even know what that looks like. Man, be strong and courageous. And I just feel like some of you need to hear that. Be strong and courageous. Whatever you're stepping out of and getting ready to step into, don't be afraid. If it's of the Lord, be strong and courageous, because he is with you. He goes before you. He sets up camp behind you. He protects your rear guard. And he goes before you. And he walks beside you. And when you fall, he's there with his righteous right hand to lift you up. Don't be afraid. Be strong and courageous, my friends. Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes we're walking into the shadows of life. But you know what? The light of the Lord lights up those shadows. Maybe we'll be caught in those things for a little while, in the darkness. Maybe we'll be in the shadows for a little while, but the Lord will eventually light it up for us. And when we come out on the other side, he's going to reveal things to us, and we're going to look back and we're going to be like, oh, yeah, I see what you were doing there. Maybe he's protecting you from something right now. Even though you're in the midst of a hard time, maybe he's shielding you with protection. And you don't even know it. Something that I've been reminded of lately is that there's all kinds of things going on all around us in realms that we're not able to see right now because we're not able to handle them. But there's things going on that we aren't even aware of. But the Lord's aware of them. The Lord knows what's going on. Jesus Christ knows what's going on as he sits in heaven on the throne with the Father interceding on our behalf. He knows what's going on. He sees things that we cannot see. He sees things from an eternal perspective. His plan is good and perfect, and his will is great for our lives. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to get rich necessarily. I'm not saying that you're going to magically, come out of whatever trouble that you're in. Man, I pray that you do. I pray that you would be delivered from your troubles. I pray that you would be delivered from the bondages of any sin that you might be caught up in. I pray that you would be delivered from any drug addiction that you might be facing. I pray that you would be delivered from any demonic influence that you might be oppressed by. The glories of the Lord are just, man, they're so good. So whatever it looks like, Lord, I'm ready. I just want to follow you. I want to be obedient. I want to keep in step with the Spirit. I want to keep in step with the Spirit. I want to be strong and courageous. Whatever land that I'm getting ready to roll into, whatever rivers need to part in order for me to cross them, and And to come out on the other side, I don't know, but I'm trusting in the Lord with that. And you know what? Maybe you're going through a season in your life where you're not sure. Maybe you're going through a season in your life where you're not sure if you want to live. Maybe you're going through a season in life where there's a lot of uncertain things around you, and you're scared, and you're tired. Maybe you're lonely. Maybe the Lord's saying to you right now, be strong and courageous. Don't be afraid. I'm with you. I want you to prosper. I want to take you into the promised land. Maybe that's His word for you today. I don't know. I know that's His word for me, and I'm sure I can't be the only one that's facing uncertainties in life. A lot of things had to be worked out for me to be right here where I'm at today. And a lot of things in my life are still being worked out. And I give God the glory for it all.